So we're back here on Court 1, Rugbymania 2025 in Rokytka Sports Arena for the 26th edition of Rugbymania, first day. Next game coming up here on this court is Australia Miners against Cheltenham Tigers. This event, Rugbymania, would not be possible without the financial support from National Sports Agency, Czech Foundation and Prague City Hall. And the tournament is organized by Czech Adaptive Sports and Prague Robots. So, like I said, we have Australian Miners playing in yellow and Cheltenham Tigers playing in red. Tip-off between Foxley Connolly in Miners and Walker for Tigers. And I believe, yes, the Tigers got the ball at last after the ball was on the floor for a long time. And after that, the Miners player was made illegal use of hands. So Tigers gets the ball, and they're also playing 4-on-3 because Robin Lambert in Australia was penalized for illegal use of hands for the Miners. This game is the second one for both teams. Australia Miners started off the tournament by playing the home team Prague Robots and lost, and in a tough game for them. And then the Cheltenham Tigers played their first game against Nacka Spiders and won quite easy that game. That's a tough hit there from Taylor Walker on Braden Foxley Connolly. You can see here on the rerun that Walker clearly hits the behind the axle on Braden Foxley Connolly. It's a tough tackle, and for that he gets a flagrant foul. So flagrant foul on Taylor Walker, and that means he will sit in the penalty box for 3 tries until they have made 3 tries, or for the full 30 seconds, of course. So Mike Whitehead, Canadian three-pointer, with the ball for the Tigers, and the Tigers made a try with 1 player less on court, 3-on-4. That's very impressive by the Tigers, and especially by Mike Whitehead there. Good job there. So like I said, Tigers won their first game here, so they had a good start, but the Miners looking for the first victory in this tournament after losing the first game against the Robots. Sorry for that. It's a turnover. So the Miners get the ball. And still, Tigers is only 3 players on court after that flagrant foul from Tyler Walker. A flagrant foul is when you hit too hard. When a player is about to score and you hit behind the axle, it's totally flagrant. That hard that Walker did, it's a flagrant foul. No, he's back on court. Tyler Walker. The Miners are up by 3-2. That's a turnover. Mike Whitehead was on the mid-court line and went back on his own court, half court. So over and back violation. Or front court violation, sorry, my bad. He went over the line and went back, middle line, and went back on his own side. So that's a penalty. Oh, sorry, that's a turnover. And Australia gets the ball. And that's another try from Braden Foxley-Connolly. I forgot to mention before the game started, I'm sorry for that, I forgot to mention the two referees of this game. We have from South Korea, Hoon Cha, and I can look for my paper here, sorry, from Japan, Kaoru Ishii. So two referees from Asia in this game. It's a try for Whitehead and the Tigers. This referee Hoon Cha from Korea I've seen before in this tournament. I believe this is the first time I see Kaoru Ishii, the Japanese guy, in this tournament. Nice try there for Jaden Jackson for the Miners. Jaden Jackson, two-pointer for the Miners. Foxley-Connolly, a long pass up to Robin Lambert. And further on back to Jaden Jackson. And Jaden Jackson, the two-pointer, makes the try. The other three players playing, starting the game for the Miners is the 3.5, Braden Foxley-Connolly, number 15, and number 24, Robin Lambert, female three-pointer, and number 33, Cameron Wales, 0.5. For the Tigers, we had at the moment number 34, Mike Whitehead, three-pointer, number 32, Rio Kanakovac, 2.5. We have number 4, Millie Partridge, female three-pointer. And number 22, Jamie Evans, 0.5. No try. Good defense there from Jackson. And after 3 minutes and 26 seconds of this first quarter, we have Miners 8, Tigers 5. I wouldn't say I'm surprised, but a little bit, maybe not the start of this game I expected after Tigers winning their first game and Miners losing their first game. But the Miners look very focused and sharp at the moment in the start of this game. And of course, it helped them a lot when Tyler Walker got that flagrant foul. Very tough defense now from Tigers. 10 seconds left of the shot clock. And Foxley Connolly finds a way at last. Kanakovac. Passing middle line. Good work there from Rio Kanakovac, the Canadian 2-5. Jaden Jackson. Two-punter for the Miners. Takes the inbound, finds Brayden Foxley Connolly. Foxley Connolly with two defenders just behind him. Finds Jackson with the long pass. He also gets trapped by two players. Drops the ball, it goes over the sideline, and we have a turnover. Good defense job there from Partridge and Whitehead. Now, let's see what Tigers can do against this Miners key defense. Well, a lot looking from that. Whitehead finds a hole in the corner. And the try for the Tigers. Good defense there from Billy Partridge. Forces Cooper Blackwood to lose the ball over the side, and turnover. And we have a legal use of hands on number 25 in Miners, Cooper Blackwood. Cheltenham Tigers keeps the ball. And we're gonna have a try. Millie Partridge. Blackwood. Still Blackwood. Looks for help from his slow pointers, and he finds a way with another Miners try. Australia Miners 10 and Cheltenham Tigers 9. Partridge looks for Kanakovac. Finds him. Now we see Jake Howe in the court for Miners. Good job there from Blackwood, getting just over middle line, and right after that finds Foxley Connolly with a pass. So Miners up by one try, 11-10, with 2 minutes and 9 seconds remaining of the first quarter. That's some good defense there from Australia and Miners, but somehow Tigers managed to get the ball over to Partridge. So Millie Partridge with another try. A bit luck there for the Tigers. Jake Howe inbounding for Miners. Finds Blackwood. Cooper Blackwood over the middle line. And an easy try for the Miners. I can see now that Cooper Blackwood has something in his nose, to stop some bleeding or something. I remember he got a quite big hit from the head. It was by accident, of course, but Christoph Kossert, the half-pointer in Robus, was hitting the nose of Cooper Blackwood quite hard, and that's why he has something up the nose to stop. Obviously, it's still bleeding or so. But it looks like he's okay to play the game. That's good. Cooper Blackwood. There is again Cooper Blackwood receiving that pass from an inbound from Jake Howe. Jake Howe with the ball again. Being pressed by 3 Tigers players, and it's back to Jake Howe again. I thought it was in the hands of Rio Kanakovac, but ball got back to Jake Howe, and after that, Millie Partridge was too aggressive and made illegal use of hands on Jake Howe, and penalty for Partridge, and 4-on-3 for the Miners with 1 minute and 3 seconds left of the first quarter. Partridge with the inbound, short inbound to Whitehead. Passes it over his head to Kanakovac. Kanakovac is making the try. I think there was some problem with the shot clock. The shot clock was not running. I don't know. I think maybe they will do the inbound again. Yeah, they will. Either the clock or the shot clock was running, I believe. So. Kanakovac. Still Kanakovac. Whitehead is trapped by 2, so it's 3-on-2 for the Tigers. Good job there from Kanakovac. Making a try. So with 34.7 seconds left of this first quarter, I believe that the Miners will go really hard to get the last try here. The score is even, 13-13. Blackwood finds Foxley Connolly. No, he doesn't. They don't. They do not. They go for the first. They go for the fast try. I mean, I was a little bit surprised by that, but okay. Could have to do with something with this new rule, with this timeout rule. You know, when they had the chance to get the inbound over the front court, so they have another chance of making the last try. So it could be that they were thinking about to make a timeout if they try now, if the Tigers will make a try now. 5 seconds left now, and Kanakovac scores with 4.2 seconds left. And here comes the timeout from the Miners. Jake Howe. And he was not able to make the try, and the time is out, and the first quarter is over, and the score is even, 14-14 between Australian Miners and Cheltenham Tigers. And we get back with the second quarter in 1.5 minutes or so. So we're back here at Court 1, Rugbymania 2025, 26th edition of this tournament. And we're about to watch the second quarter start here in the game between Australian Miners and Cheltenham Tigers. The score is 14 each, and Tigers starts with the ball. Whitehead finds Tyler Walker. Tyler Walker finds the try line, and the first try of this quarter goes to the Tigers. Jaden Jackson back on court again, the two-pointer. I think he made a great first quarter, but now he's in big trouble here. Getting some help from Braden Foxley-Connolly, and after that it was a legal use of hands. Right after Foxley-Connolly got the ball, Taylor Walker was too aggressive and made a illegal use of hands on Braden Foxley-Connolly. So he gets penalized for that. And Miners are now playing 4-on-3. And an easy try there for Foxley-Connolly. Walker back on court. A long pass right into the hands of Mike Whitehead. Great pass there from Walker. And the ball gets back to Walker. And the try from the 3.5 British player. Foxley-Connolly chased by Whitehead. Gets a pass up to Robin Lambert, which we haven't seen that much in this game so far. But there's a try from Lambert. Luke Wilson with the inbound for Tigers. Whitehead. Oh, that's a brilliant defense from Braden Foxley-Connolly. Just when Whitehead was crossing the middle line, Foxley-Connolly came with a huge hit there and hit back Whitehead on his backcourt. So, front court violation. And a turnover for the Miners. Another try for the Miners. Foxley-Connolly. Luke Wilson with a try. Jaden Jackson with the inbound. Finds Foxley-Connolly. Good blocking there by Lambert. And a try from Foxley-Connolly. Great assisted by Lambert. So Jamie Evans with the inbound for the Tigers. Finds Whitehead. Whitehead's making his way up to the court. And that's an 8-second without dribble violation. The referee, Hoon Cha from Korea, was calling a 8 seconds without dribble or pass on Mike Whitehead, and for that it's a turnover. And now the Miners have the chance to get a 2-try gap here after playing a little bit more than 2 minutes of the second quarter. And I believe, yeah, the call is now 4 players in the key. Tigers were, and Rio Kanakovac was the 4th player into the key area, so penalty for Kanakovac. Foxley Connolly with another try. Kanakovac back on court asking for inbound. Try to find Whitehead, but instead the ball goes over to Partridge. Nice job there from Millie Partridge. Back to Whitehead. Great job there from Millie Partridge. It was quite obvious that the pass was meant for Whitehead, but he went the other way, but Partridge was there grabbing the ball just before the sideline. So important and good try there for the Tigers. Oh, they're in trouble now, and good defense there, both from Partridge and from Whitehead. But they're getting a turnover for the Tigers. And Mike Whitehead with another try for the Cheltenham Tigers. After that great job in the defense from him and Millie Partridge creating that turnover. Robin Lambert, great pass to Braden Foxley Connolly. And the Miners are up by 1 try after a little bit less than 3 minutes of this second quarter. This is by far the most close and tight game so far in the tournament. The first 3 ones was not being this close, so let's see how it turns out in this game. Whitehead, nice pass from Whitehead to Kanakovac. Still Kanakovac. Nice job there from Rio Kanakovac, the 2-5, Canadian 2-5. Playing as a guest player for the Cheltenham Tigers in this tournament. Oh, that was a bad pass from Lambert. But it was lucky enough, it hit the bumper on Whitehead. He looks very surprised, Whitehead, about that. But the call is that Miners keeps the ball from the side. And we have substitution in the Miners. Foxley Connolly stay on court, but the other 3 goes leaving the court. The 3 new players on court is number 25, Cooper Blackwood, 3-pointer, number 4, Jake Howe, 1-pointer, and number 13, Damien Mortard, 0.5. Connolly. Another try for Braden Foxley Connolly. Whitehead crossing midcourt. Finds Kanakovac, which finds the try line. Howe to Blackwood. Still Blackwood. And a long pass to Jake Howe, who went high and received it. And a try for Jake Howe and Miners. Kanakovac. Whitehead is trapped by 2, so Tigers are free on 2. And that's an easy thing for for them to make this try from Kanakovac and from Partridge. Jake Howe with the inbound for the Miners. Finds Blackwood. Still Blackwood. Looking for a pass. It's obviously finds Foxley Connolly. And Foxley Connolly with another try for the Miners. Whitehead with the inbound. Finds Partridge. Kanakovac. And Whitehead is trapped by Jake Howe after the inbound. He was picked out there by Jake Howe, but it wasn't enough, so because Tigers made the try quite easy. The score is even, 23-23. Oh, good defense there from Partridge. Almost grabbed that pass. Foxley Connolly. And another try. Partridge to Whitehead. Foxley Connolly is alone in the defense there. Pressing by himself. Whitehead finds Kanakovac. And another try for the Tigers. The score is 24-all with 2 minutes and 41 seconds left of the second quarter. Foxley Connolly goes to the line. Good pressure there. Really good defense there from Whitehead and Kanakovac. That was too much for Foxley Connolly. And he went over the line. Kanakovac. And now Tigers are in the lead for the first time. I don't know if it's the first time in the game or at least for the first time in a long time. So in this game. Maybe this is the first time. Okay, that was a tough job for Foxley Connolly to get that ball, and he was not able to grab it. He fell down, and we have a turnover. You know, so you see, in the old days, when we had these 4 players timeouts, in that situation, Foxley Connolly could call his timeout if they had any left, of course, and to keep the ball, keep the possession there when he was grabbing it and was on the way to fall on the floor. But now, since those timeouts are left, that gives a turnover, which I think is good. I think this rule is very good because it creates more turnovers to the game, and the game become more attractive to the spectators, for the spectators, and yeah, I think it's a good rule. Jake Howe, after this Tigers try, finds Blackwood. And now Tigers are up by 2 tries, 26-24. Still Blackwood. Shot clock is up by 3. Okay, and he makes the pass, try to make the pass to Foxley Connolly, but they will call for 12-second violation. That means that they couldn't get the ball over the middle line within the 12 seconds, which are allowed. So now with 1 minute and 45 seconds remaining, Tigers all of a sudden have a chance to get a 3-try lead here after being down. Oh, that's a hard hit from Ryukov. Oh yeah, and it's a vertical spin from Kanakovac on Foxley Connolly. And that's a turnover, I believe, because the Tigers had the ball, had the possession, so it's a turnover. And Miners with the inbound from the corner. Jaden Jackson, the two-pointer. To Robin Lambert. Lambert. Oh, looks for a long pass, but Foster Connell was going the other way. But maybe, yeah, he gets it. He goes over there and gets it anyway. He was able to get it, but then he was too close to the sideline and was tackled over it. So turnover. Tigers has the ball. He was going the other way when Lambert was passing him, but then he was able to get the ball anyway, but he was too close to the line. Another try for the Tigers. Kenna Kovac. Foster Connolly. He's carrying some big responsibility on this game for the Miners. Foster Connolly is playing almost full time, so it's very important for this team, and it's a big responsibility for him. But let's see if he can carry it. First game was not that perfect, maybe, but let's see. Perfect blocking there from Kenna Kovac. Creates a space for Whitehead. Great job there from Kenna Kovac. And the try for the Tigers. Hard pressure now. Free press. That's a turnover. Foster Connolly was passing the ball on the bumper to on Partridge. And the ball bumps over to Kenna Kovac. 20 seconds left of the quarter, and Kenna Kovac with the try. And with 19.6 seconds left of this second quarter, we have a 4-try lead for Cheltenham Tigers, 29-25. The Miners calls for timeout and choose to take the inbound on front court. And I believe if they will try, I'm sure that the Tigers will ask for another timeout. So yeah, that's the thing with this new timeout rule here. This is how the teams are using this for the moment at the beginning here. So yeah, of course, Jackson with a try with 6.4 seconds left, and the Tigers calls a timeout and have plenty of time to make another try. 6.4 seconds on front court. Whitehead with the inbound. Look for Partridge or Kenna Kovac, I believe. To Partridge, close to the middle, back to Whitehead. 3 seconds left. 2 seconds. Partridge back to Whitehead, and that's a try. No, it's okay. No, the referee calls for no try. Whitehead was on the line before he received the ball. So no try, but good job there. Good effort there from the Tigers. Quite close, but not really there. So after 2 quarters, Cheltenham Tigers 29, Australian Miners 26, and we get back to you with the third quarter in like 4.5 minutes.
vždycky, když začínáš točit, nebo když přijdeš ke stativu, tak tohle musíš povolit, jasně, a když odcházíš, tak to musíš zároveň utáhnout, protože když to neutáhneš, tak se může stát, že se něco rozváží nebo něco, ta kamera se začne jako převažovat dopředu a pak se to celý prostě skácí dolů.
So we're back here on court 1, Rugbymania, first division, and the third quarter starts with the Miners with the ball, with the possession. Foxley Connolly finds Jaden Jackson with the pass, and I thought he might be over the line before receiving the pass, but the referee was quite sure he was not, so that was a try for the Miners. Whitehead for Cheltenham Tigers. And a nice try there from Mike Whitehead, the Canadian three-pointer. Foxley Connolly still on court. Like I said before, it's a big responsibility for him playing all the minutes for the Miners. Good job there. And a try. The other players at the moment is, for the Miners, is Jaden Jackson, number 9, two-punter, and number 24, Robin Lambert, female three-punter, and number 33, Cameron Wales, .5. Try for the Tigers. Up by 3. Foxley Connolly close to the line, but managed to get around. A nice try from the Australian 3.5. Partridge. Good job from Partridge there. Very impressive. I think she's doing a great game here. But that was not so good. The pass to Cavalcanic was, he was way close to the line when he received that and was pushed out, and we have a turnover. Just what I was about to say, that I was impressed about Partridge game here, but she made a stupid pass there. But they were under pressure, so what else to do? Miners in possession. Foxley Connolly. And another try. Foxley Connolly. Kovac. Kovac looking for a long pass to Partridge. Does so. And Partridge in trouble now, having Foxley Connolly and Lambert on her back. It was too much for her, and it was a turnover. And then Foxley Connolly made a not so good pass. Not to say stupid pass. It was taken and broken, stopped by Mike Whitehead, who pushed up for a try. So turnover there. Lambert. Whitehead for the Tigers. Good push there and a long, great pass from Mike Whitehead to Rio Kanakovac. That was very good pass from the Canadian three-pointer. And that's a turnover. Kanakovac and Patrick steals the ball from Jaden Jackson. And another Tigers try. Robin Lambert for the Miners. A try from Lambert, and Tigers are now up by 2 tries, 34-32. Whitehead to Kanakovac. And Kanakovac with the try for the Tigers. Jackson. Oh, he was almost on the line there, Jackson. Oh, wow, that was close. Foxley Connolly. Long pass back to Jackson. And a try from Jaden Jackson. The Australian two-pointer. Whitehead. Back to Partridge. Partridge just over the head on Jackson to Whitehead. Wow, that was close. Kovakandak. And a penalty try for awarded for Rio Kanakovac. Long pass from Jackson to Foxley Connolly. Whitehead receiving the inbound. Kanakovac. Still Kanakovac. And the coast-to-coast try almost from Rio Kanakovac, the Canadian 2-5. Jackson. And Foxley Connolly has some trouble to receiving that pass. He's fumbling with the ball there, and it's a turnover. Ball gets over to Whitehead. I don't know what he was doing there, Foxley Connolly, but he was fumbling in a strange way, I believe. Whitehead against the Miners' key defense. Still Whitehead. And he managed to hit Foxley Connolly over the line, and he's awarded for a penalty try for that. Good job there by Whitehead. Couldn't really see a space to push the ball over, so he decided to hit Foxley Connolly. Good decision there. And we have substitution now for Cheltenham Tigers. Back on court again, we'll see Tyler Walker. Whitehead stays on court, and the other two players also new on court. is not for the whole game, but for now, it's Luke Wilson and Jamie Evans. Both are back on court. And Australia Miners is having a timeout at the moment. And there's some substitutions also in the Miners team. On court we see Jake Howe now back, and Blackwood as well, and number 13, Mortard. And the Tigers couldn't really get the ball in within the 8 seconds, obviously. So turnover, good start there for this new lineup in the Miners, and a bad start for the new lineup in the Tigers. But then the ball is turned over again. A pass from Jake Howe was supposed to go to Foster Connolly, but wasn't good enough, and Taylor Walker was there grabbing the ball, and so turnover back, and no changes actually since after the timeouts. Foxley Connolly, league loose on off the hands. Mike Whitehead was too aggressive there. Doesn't seem so happy by the call from the referee, but that's Mike Whitehead. He always have things to say on every referee call, I believe. I've seen him play many years, many games, and yeah. He's a great player though, and also a very nice guy outside of court. Foxley Connolly with another try for the Miners. Luke Wilson with the inbound for the Tigers. Finds Tyler Walker. Tyler Walker finds the way up through court. Back to Luke Wilson. And an aggressive defense from the Miners there. But it seems like the Tigers is keeping the ball. Yeah, it was a penalty. Sorry, I didn't see it, my bad. Foxley Connolly was too aggressive and made this illegal use of hands. And Tigers 4 on 3. And Luke Wilson is trying to trap Foxley Connolly in the box. But not good enough, because Foxley Connolly managed to get out of that trap. So Jake Howe with the inbound to Cooper Blackwood. Still Cooper Blackwood sitting with that thing in his nose, I can see. Foxley Connolly turns around. And that's equipment timeout from Braden Foxley Connolly. Something happened, I believe, with the wheel when he was spinning around like that. Foxley Connolly finds Jake Howe with the pass. And the try from the one-pointer, Jake Howe. Tigers is on a hurry now with the inbound. Walker to Whitehead. And Tyler Walker was going out of the court. He went in on court after he was inbounding, and then he went back over court to create some more space for himself because he was blocked, and he took the way outside of the court, and that's not allowed, of course. So it's a turnover. Very observative and good call there from the referee from Japan, Ishii. Oh, and Foxley Connolly was too aggressive there, and there was not enough space in the corner, so he hits the cone and falls down on the floor, and we have a turnover. Whitehead. Kanikovac. Kanikovac, good pushing. And a try from Rio Kanikovac. Jay Cow. A good aggressive defense there from Whitehead, but it wasn't enough. Australia keeps the ball. Foxley Connolly against his key defense. He was almost trapped there by Evans and Kanikovac, but managed to get between them. And the try. Oh, that was almost like a turnover from Braden Foxley Connolly. Just throws himself after the ball in the air, almost like a goalkeeper in football or something like that. That was fun to watch. He was really struggling to get that ball, really fighting to get that ball. Good job there from Foxley Connolly. But the Tigers keeps the ball. Whitehead finds Kanikovac. And with 44.3 seconds left of this third quarter, Kanikovac makes a try for the Tigers. And they're up by 5 at the moment, 42-38. Blackwood. Foxley Connolly. And we have a 4-try situation now. Whitehead, Kanikovac, chased by Foxley Connolly. Kanikovac. 10 seconds left of the quarter. Good defense now from Foxley Connolly and from Blackwood. Strong, good defense. And call for 8 seconds in the key on Millie Partridge in the Leicester Tigers. Sorry, Cheltenham Tigers. Leicester is another team. Sorry. Cheltenham Tigers, Partridge, she was in key area for 8 seconds. So good defense there from Miners. And now with 3.6 seconds left, of course, Miners calls for a timeout and get the inbound on front court. And let's see if they can make this gap even smaller before the quarter is over. But the pass was not good enough, and the Foxley Connolly couldn't receive it, and the time is out. And after 3 quarters, we have Cheltenham Tigers 42 Australian minors 39, and this looks like it could be a really close and exciting game in the end here. Let's see what happens in the fourth quarter. We get back in less than 2 minutes. We're back again here with the fourth quarter, and Tigers starts with the ball here. Kana Kovac with the first try of the quarter. Jackson and Lambert is now back on court for Australia, the Miners. A long pass up to Foxley Connolly. Whitehead. Mike Whitehead. Still some good pushing there from Mike Whitehead. And another try for the Tigers. Jackson to Lambert. Lambert to Foxley Connolly. And Foxley Connolly is hitting the try line. With the possession, of course, so that's a try. Oh, Kana Kovac was almost in trouble there, close to the middle line, but managed to get the ball over to Whitehead. Try from Mike Whitehead. Lambert. Foxley Connolly. Back to Lambert. And a try. Millie Partridge. Try for the Tigers. Foxley Connolly. Still on court. Another try for him. Whitehead. Looks for a long pass up to Kana Kovac. Kovac back to Whitehead. And Whitehead finds a hole on the left side of the Miners' key defense. And we have a try. Jackson, give and go with Wales. Up to Lambert. And a try from Lambert. And again we have Braden Fox-Connolly on the floor. He's having a tough game, I can say that. But he's really, really working hard. And it seems like the Miners don't really have a way to sub him another lineup to make him give him some rest. Kovac with a difficult hard pass to Whitehead, but he managed to get it. That was a bit lucky for Tigers. Whitehead back to Kovac. To Partridge. And another try. Jaden Jackson inbounding for the Miners. Finds Fox-Connolly. And an easy try for the Australian 3.5. Whitehead, good pushing there from Whitehead. And Whitehead finds Kovac with the pass in the key area. And Kovac finds a try. Still, Leicester are up by these 4 tries, 49-45. After 3.5 minutes of the fourth quarter. Lambert with a try for the Miners. Now it's down to 3 try game. Whitehead under pressure from 3 Australian players. They were being too aggressive there. Robin Lambert with illegal use of hands. Mike Whitehead. Cheltenham Tigers being 4-on-3 now. And a try there for the Tigers. Lambert back on court, taking the inbound to Jaden Jackson. Under hard pressure by Kovac, but now he gets some space and is able to go over the middle line. Jackson passes to Lambert. And we have a Miners try. Kovac pressed by Connolly and Jackson, and was under pressure of not getting the ball over in 12 seconds, so he was forced to make a pass over, but that was stopped by Foxley Connolly. And the turnover and the ball to Jackson, and another try for the Miners, making it a 2-try game now. 50-48 for the Tigers. Partridge. Some miscommunication with Kanikovac there. Partridge was passing the ball, but Kanikovac was not there, so another turnover. And now Australia Miners have a chance to make it a 1-try game. And they do. Jaden Jackson looks very tired though after he made that try. His face showing he's very tired at the moment, but let's see how he can manage to continue. So with 2 minutes and 49 seconds left of the fourth quarter here, we have a 1-try game in favor for the Tigers. 50-49. Tyler Walker back on court again. Walker and Whitehead now playing the high-low with Luke Wilson and Jamie Evans. And the Tigers managed to get the ball over middle line. And a try from Mike Whitehead. Lambert to Foxley Connolly. Foxley Connolly facing the try line, and he reached it, and another try, the Miners. This is by far the most exciting game in the tournament so far in this first division. I haven't seen any games in the second division, but in the first division this is by far the most exciting and closest game so far. Walker for the Tigers. Over the middle line. Taylor Walker with a try. Nice work there from Tyler Walker. Foxley Connolly to Lambert. Another fast, easy try for the Miners. Walker, pressed by Foxley Connolly. And Jackson. Now Walker's in trouble. Needs to get the ball over in 12 seconds. He does. By 10.5, 11 seconds or so. Whitehead. To Walker. And Tigers make the try. Foxley Connolly for the Miners, passes to Lambert, and another quite easy, fast try for the Australian Miners. Whitehead looks for Walker, finds him. Walker, with some help from Jamie Evans, gets over the midcourt, and Whitehead on the way of making a try here. And with 57.7 seconds left, he makes the try, and we have a 2-try lead for the Tigers. Foxley Connolly is in trouble there with receiving that pass, but he made it. Nice job. And Jackson helping him up through court. Oh, was that a try? I thought he dropped the ball before he passed the line, actually. But obviously it was a try. To me, it looked like he was dropping the ball just before he passed the line, but I was wrong. Oh, that was good pressure there from Foxley Connolly, but Whitehead managed to to pass the ball before he hit the cone. He did hit the cone, but he was passing the ball before. Walker over middle line. Walker alone now looks for a try. And Walker with a try with 27.7 seconds left of this fourth quarter. Tigers 55, Miners 53. And this, I see that cone, and on the other side is still on the floor. They don't see it. Uh-oh. Oh, no. This was not supposed to happen. There was no cone there. Oh. I've never seen this before, actually, I think. Fox Cheltenham was driving in the very same direction where there was no cone because it was on the floor. And I don't know what the referees will decide now. But obviously Tyler Walker was passing the line, so it was leaving the court on Tyler Walker. So that was not so good decision from him. But maybe they both got confused when there was no cone, I don't know, but Walker was over the line, leaving the court. For that, but it was a penalty, and it was a quite easy try for the Miners. Now Walker is back, taking the inbound to Whitehead. And we have like 5 seconds left. And there the time is out. And the Tigers managed to keep the lead. So the game is over, and we have a one-try victory for Cheltenham Tigers. I keep saying Leicester, I'm so sorry for that. The game is over, and Cheltenham Tigers win the game 55-54 against Australian Miners. Like I said before, it was a great game to watch. It was the closest game in this tournament so far. Very tight and nice to watch. So great job from both teams and from both referees as well. Thank you, and we get back with the last game for today on this court. That's in 10 minutes at 7 p.m. between Agivia Sharks from Germany and the Mavericks from the Netherlands. So get back to you in like, let's say, a couple of minutes or so.